Excellent. Welcome to the Level 2 class show. We have 6 lovely people that have made it through Level 2, and they'll be moving on to Level 3. So, thank you for coming. We are Big Canvas.
I'm Tracy.
I'm Doug.
I'm Eric.
There we go.
I had to think about it.
Yeah.
No.
Not Sarah.
Boy, if that's going to continue on in this next hour,
We're just going to walk out. Big Canvas, of course, is a nonprofit organization that basically believes that comedy is for everybody, as you see. Part of that mission and goal is that we do run classes. This is a Level 2 class. If you were here last hour watching those guys rock, those were Level 1 class. And they will be able, and like I said, we do have classes. In fact, we have a class starting March 5th.
March 5th, Saturday.
March 5th, which is a rare Saturday class for us. So if you're busy during the week, it's great. If you're busy at night, it is an 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. class. So it's a good, fun afternoon class taught by two-time OEA award winner Heather Jones, who is also a Big Canvas member. Apply for Heather, of course. She's very smart, she's very funny, and she will hopefully make you funny as well. And again, I guess that's
BigCanvasNE.com.
Yeah.
Facebook us, tweet us, whatever you want to do, however you feel comfortable. BigCanvasNE.com is the website. BigCanvasNE at Facebook and at BigCanvasNE for Twitter.
Basically, if it's a social media, you can look for Big Canvas NE, and that is us.
Excellent.
Except MySpace and Friendster, and we're not on LinkedIn yet.
We're not on LinkedIn.
We're working on Periscope.
Not yet.
I don't know. Anyway, all right, let's introduce our 6 lovely people.
Yeah.
You can hear them already.
They're already applauding.
They're already ready.
Oh, they're ready.
Give it up for Dave! As he takes down the shot. Melissa! Kendra!
So, much like we did in the first hour, we are going to be asking for answers at various times. And the important part of this is in short form improv, which, how many of you have seen a short form improv game? For those of you, fantastic. How many of you who just saw a short form improv game? Yeah, there's a couple of you. How many of you have seen Whose Line Is It Anyway? Cool. For those of you that don't know, Whose Line Is It Anyway is short form improv. So this is going to be made up entirely on the spot, based off of your suggestions. So what we're going to be needing to do from you guys is you guys are going to be needing to yell suggestions back up to us. As you can tell, if we might not necessarily hear yours the first time, I will let you know usually the first clear answer is the one that we go with. So let's go ahead and try to do something a little different here. Can I go ahead and get a boy's name? Carl. Cool, we got a little bit of a delay there. I heard Carl, I heard Steve, I heard a couple of things. But I think, now granted that other group took up a lot of chairs, but I think you guys can be a little bit louder here. So, can I get a boy's name?
Fred!
There we go. So, we're going to be asking for several of those throughout the night. So, we're going to go ahead and do our first game, which is called Self-Conducted Story. This is a game for everybody. So, what's going to end up happening is these guys are going to talk to you and tell you a story. Complete with a moral. The important part about this is the person will stand up, walk up to here, and they'll start speaking to you guys. And at any moment, they can walk back to the line. The important part is someone else will need to come up and pick up exactly where that person left off. Again, none of this is planned, none of this is anything pre-rehearsed or anything like that. So, first off, can we please get a woman's name? Can we get a woman's name that's not Sarah? I'm kidding. I did hear her. Stop yelling at me! When I heard Sarah and I was making faces, I did hear a backup name of Gertrude. So I'm going to go with Gertrude. I'm going to go with Gertrude. And then what I need is a place that you would go to for vacation.
Paris.
Paris. So the name of the story is Gertrude Goes to Paris.
Once upon a time, there was a girl named Gertrude. Now, Gertrude wanted to go someplace exotic and fun on a trip, like maybe Australia, because that's a great country. But let me tell you, there was someplace else she wanted to go. Yes, it was the land of beignets and funny little hats that people wear slanted crooked. It was the land called Paris.
So Gertrude and her friend Dora decided to explore the map. And after they picked Paris, they knew they were in for a real treat.
Unfortunately, neither of them could read a map, and 3 days into their trip into Texas, they realized that they were headed towards the wrong Texas.
Yes, it was Paris, Texas that they had finally come upon, and then disaster. Yes, a tornado came in and ripped through that. Well, not exactly a metropolis. They had a couple of interesting places. They had a little miniature Eiffel Tower and a greasy spoon named Eats. But other than that, though, they seemed to get along okay. You had, Tuesday night bingo and
Gertrude turned to Dora and said, I don't think this is right. I really don't. We're not going to meet any men here. I think this place is going to be a real downer. So they stopped at the diner trying to figure out what to do next. And then it was unbelievable. The most gorgeous man in the world, James Dean himself, came from behind and said, Hi, how are ya?
But neither Gertrude nor Dora really knew how to respond to that, having never interacted with men.
So all they could say was like, You see, the thing is about Gertrude and Dora, they escaped from the convent. Yes, that's right. They escaped from the convent and took off for Paris.
And then the most amazing thing happened. They found a strapping young man from Australia who said, I'll show you the world. So they went with him, and he showed them the real Paris, not the Texas one where they talk with the funny accent, the real one. And
Which was Paris, California.
So the moral of the story is always go with the Australian.
And that was so
Awesome. The next game we're going to play is called 60-30-10. This is a game for Dave, Melissa, and Kendra. Let's do this. Yellow. Yellow. All right.
I am.
In this game, Dave, Melissa, and Kendra are going to perform for you a 1-minute scene. And for that scene, what I need is a group activity.
Charades.
Charades? It took my brain a second. I heard trades first, and I'm thinking like at the stock market? Charades. All right, yeah, okay, your suggestion is charades. I'll get up on the stop clock here. You have 60 seconds.
First word. Okay. Big. Is it a movie? Is it a movie? It's a movie? It's big. It's a big movie. Big movie.
It's a sun.
It's a big sunny movie. It's a movie.
Giant.
Rocky, you're running. Running in the big sky. Montana. Chariots of fire. Oh, yes.
We're on it.
We're on it. Okay, great. You're next.
Oh, thanks. Great. This party is already off to a great start.
Come on, yellow
Okay.
team, we got
Come on.
this.
Lawnmower. Is it lawnmower? Okay, first word lawnmower.
Is it a movie?
Lawnmower man.
Yeah!
Oh my God! Thank you.
All right. Okay. Oh, wait.
You're having a stroke. Three words.
And that's your minute. Pretty good. Somehow you tricked us into, at an improv show, you just watched a bunch of people actually play a game of charades. of time. Let's see that scene in 30 seconds. Begin.
First word. Is it a movie? It's a movie. It's a big movie. Sun! It's a sun. It's a sun. It's a big movie. You're dancing. No, you're running. You're running like Rocky. You're running like Rocky. You're running slowly.
Giant.
Cheers fire. Yes. On the nose. Okay. You're next. Yellow team.
Lawnmower.
Lawnmower.
Lawnmower man. Yeah, all right.
Yes.
Team yellow. All right.
All right, team yellow. Yes, we got this. Okay.
Three words.
3 words. And the third word.
That's 30 seconds. No, that's 30 seconds. Pretty close. You know, but I have all the confidence in the world. I think you guys could get it in half the time.
Oh, wait, we got it.
Oh, you got it? Okay.
Excitedly.
Dave is very confident about this. Let's see that in 15 seconds.
Sun giant! Moving sun. Rocky, slow. Charades.
Yeah.
Charades. You're next. Go. Team yellow.
Lawnmower man.
Yes. Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Team yellow.
3.
Stop! Let's go! You think we can do it even shorter?
Oh, yeah.
You think we can see it in, let's see, 7 seconds? 7 seconds? All right. 7 seconds. Begin!
Giant sign! Moving sun. Giant. Rocky. Charades fire. You go. Your turn.
Lawnmower man.
It is difficult doing marathon charades.
I should have short that through.
But you know, I think you guys, I think they can do it in 3. Let's see. 3 seconds.
Moving.
And just for fun, can we have that scene in 1 second?
Sure.
1 second on the clock. Begin.
Another round of applause. What you guys think? So now we're going to move on to a game called Morning Show. This game is for Jim, Kendra, Alex, and Dave. All right. Give them a round of applause. So here's the deal. We have 4 people on stage, but in reality, there's only 2. We have our host and we have our guest. Now, our host can only speak 1 word at a time. So, for example, if you wanted to say, "How are you today?" you would speak like,
How
Are
you?
today.
just that simple. Our guest has to talk at the same time in the same voice. So if you were to say, "How are you today?" you would say it as,
How are you today?
It's just that simple, ladies and gentlemen. So what is going to end up happening here is our guest has a miracle product or a solution. So what we need from you guys is, what's an everyday problem that you would buy like a product on QVC for? Dog hair. So shedding pets. And be careful how you say that. Shedding pets. This is the morning show.
Hello.
And
Welcome
to
our
show.
today.
Our
Special
guest
is
here.
to talk a
New,
product.
please,
Welcome.
our
Yes.
Whoa.
Welcome.
to
Our
show.
Bob.
It's
A pleasure to be here today.
on your show.
Thanks
So
much
for
coming.
tell
Us
about
your
new
product.
Well, Don't you hate it when you get dog hair on your clothes?
You,
No,
I
do.
Dog
shedding is a problem that affects more than 82 million daily, and it can lead to allergies, failed job interviews.
Oh,
Wow.
what
Does
it
do.
Well, you take this wand right here and you wave it over wherever there's dog hair. And voila, it's gone.
amazing?
Amazing.
Where
Can
we
buy.
it?
Internet.
How
Much
is
it.
It is 1997 plus 495 shipping and handling.
wonderful?
I
Love
7
of
them.
how?
As a matter of fact, we just happen to have 7 right here.
Fantastic.
Well,
That's
all
for.
now.
Thank you.
For tuning.
Keep it going! This next game is called Interrogation, and this is a game for Guillermo, Melissa, and Jim. For this game, we're gonna need to send Guillermo out of the room. Say goodbye, Guillermo. Guillermo has been a very bad boy. He has committed a horrible crime here tonight, and our players are going to help him figure out what that is with your guidance. All right, Guillermo has committed a murder, except he doesn't know who he killed or any of the details about it. We're going to figure those out right now, and Melissa and Jim are going to help Guillermo by giving him some hints. But just to start off with, what we need is Guillermo has murdered a celebrity. Ooh.
Wow. You're evil.
Oh my God, no. He definitely needs to be prosecuted for this. Oh. He's just doing the work of the Grim Reaper. All right, that's the perfect suggestion. Okay, yeah, so Guillermo has murdered Betty White. Very sad. We have like no Golden Girls left. I know. But his murder weapon, very. Wow. I usually set it up something very unusual. I didn't have to do that because the first thing I heard was Snickers bar. So you guys are on it. You are on it. Oh yeah. I love and am afraid of this crowd right now. Okay, so Guillermo has murdered Betty White with a Snickers bar. And then even stranger than that, he buried the body in an unusual, famous location.
Hiroshima.
It's gonna be a long night.
All right.
That was one of my people, I think.
Oh, now I know exactly who said that. White with a Snickers bar and buried her body at Hiroshima. Now, he doesn't know any of this, but Jim and Melissa are going to help him out by providing some clever hints to help him guess. And that's on them. They are going to help Guillermo guess. What I need for you guys to help is when Guillermo is close, he's in the ballpark, he's not quite there, maybe he knows it's a golden girl, but he hasn't figured out which one, he's going down the line, Blanche, Sophia, whatever.
That's scary.
Can I just get a play golf clap? Like, you're there, you're close, just to give him some encouragement. When he's maybe partway there, he's got he knows what letter it starts with, he's so close, they can feel it, like a sturdy, applause. He knows exactly, he's in the right space, and then when he nails it, full stop, he's got it, he knows exactly what it is. I want to just, just raucous applause. Awesome, perfect. All right, then on the count of three, you guys got all this? Perfect? Okay, then on the count of three, let's shout out, "Hey, Guillermo." 1, 2, 3.
Hey, Guillermo!
And I'll lead it to you. Here he comes. Yes. Applause!
Sit down. You can read your rights.
I have been?
Yes.
The Miranda ones?
All of them.
Would you like some cookies?
Yes.
No! No snacks for you. You've had enough snacks to last a lifetime, just like friendships.
I haven't
And
eaten.
roommates.
Haven't eaten since breakfast.
You've got to admit it was a golden opportunity.
I'm not happy. At all.
I'm a little happy, but I'd like you to confess.
Don't listen to him. He's a little nutty. He's a little rosy in the brain.
Tell you what, I'm not comfortable.
I can tell.
Yes.
This isn't small town politics. A lot of colloquialisms and a little, small town Minnesotan kind of talking.
I think I was from Fargo or something.
No. You're up in that region, though.
Oh. Not much up there, like Minnesota, Minneapolis, Sheboygan.
Smaller.
So, Pier. I think that's what they call it, Pier.
Enough of geography. You moved anyways.
Look, we're getting to know each other so well, and I just want to thank you for being a friend. Will you just be a dear and tell us?
Look. Was it some sort of Golden Girl event?
Why did you do it to her?
I tell you
Why?
what,
Why?
what did I do? That's my question. You're accusing me of doing something.
Look, we're going to try to go easy on you, but we really need you to just tell us who you killed.
Don't
Just
be
say
pressing
the name.
any button to bring in the authorities because you've fallen either. They're not going to save you.
Sophia from the Golden Girls? Rose? Betty White?
It's so sad what you've done. It makes me so sad.
Are you satisfied?
You just need to tell us why wait. How did you do it?
You're packing a lot more than nuts.
Family show, right?
He looks like he's got a soft and chewy inside.
You know what?
We're breaking him. We're breaking him.
Yes.
When I get nervous, some people get gas, I laugh.
Well, you know what makes me laugh is how many people actually give away this candy bar at Halloween. and it's not even that good.
Now that was a low blow, dear. That was a low blow.
Talking about those little spree things? I don't like those.
Hungry?
Thank you. Thank God somebody's got a Snickers. You don't like these?
No,
What's wrong with you?
I'm allergic to peanuts.
Are you?
Listen, darling. She's the bad cop. That's why. Now, I'm going to just say this one time. If you would be so kind as to drop the bombshell and tell me where, I'd be much obliged.
Nagasaki? Hiroshima.
You have made me so proud of you, and I plan on telling the DA what a good boy you are. Now, would you please just stare into the mirror and just tell the nice men behind the mirror what it was you did?
I killed Betty White with a Snickers bar, and I buried her bony body in Hiroshima.
That game either can go on for days, months, 20 seconds, but yeah, that was awesome. So we're now going to move on to a new game called Panel of Experts. This one is for Alex, Kendra, Dave, and Guillermo. Folks you know and love, I'll let you guys line up here. So what I need for each of these guys, you guys need to start thinking about, these are all experts they're all advice columnist experts, okay? So what you guys should be kind of thinking up right now is like advice questions. I'll ask for them eventually. But first off, can we please get, let's get either a magazine or a website for Alex. Vice. Okay. And then can we get a magazine or a website, and I want to remind you it is a family show, for Kendra. Vogue. Okay. And then some
Guns and ammo.
Of course. That came screaming out of someone. And then for Guillermo.
Oprah.
Cat Fancy. Your day has come, Guillermo. Your day has come. So what's going to end up happening is these guys are all experts and basically advice columnists for their respective magazines. So we're going to basically have each of them answer your advice questions. So first off, I'm going to go ahead and I will take over here. Expert number one, if you could please introduce yourself.
My name is Gilbert Johansson from Vice.
Hi, Gilbert. And what do you do for a living outside of working for Vice?
Well, I'm a freelance writer. I also run a tea shop in Boston.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Gilbert. Expert number two.
I am Anna van der Hoof.
And what do you do for a living, Miss Van der Hoof?
I am the Vogue. I am the Vogue. I am the one who makes all the decisions and decides what goes where and who will live and die.
Oh, apparently he's gotten very serious since the last time I read. Expert number three.
Me, I'm Cletus Dupree. Yep, Cletus Dupree, guns and ammo.
And what do you do, Cletus, when you're not working on guns and ammo? I think we'll move on from that. And again, expert number four. You have your name.
I'm Josiah Johnson McCormick. I work for Cat Fancy.
All right, and then Josiah, if I may be so bold.
Joe works.
Joe works. All right, Joe. What do you do when you're not working on Cat Fancy?
Well, I like to clean out litter boxes. Sometimes I put together them little gift bags for cats that are homeless. You know, the usual.
Okay. Well, now that we've all met our expert, Can I see a question? Okay, well, if not, I can start off with one. Well, they're actually going to ask everybody, but if you want specifically one for Cat Fancy.
Yes, my cat will not ignore me. Why is that?
Okay, so this is the fun part about that. I'm going to let him answer last. My cat doesn't want to, my cat doesn't ignore me. That was the question, correct? My cat doesn't ignore me. How would you help that?
Well, I would say, cats are kind of like people, they have their own personality, there's that stereotype that cats, ignore people, but some cats are quite sociable.
I think that was asked and answered. Anna?
It's a nah.
Forgive me. Apparently, you choose whether I live or die, so I was going to say like a nah. The cat does not. The cat keeps. Will not stop paying attention to me. How do I do that?
Obviously, your cat has bad taste.
Moving on, Cletus. The cat keeps paying attention to me. How would you help that?
I'll give you simple mathematical quick. Guns plus ammo equal ignoring cat.
Joe, I'm sorry you had to hear that. Exactly. Sometimes the door is so wide open. Joe, I believe we'll lean more to your expertise on this. My cat keeps paying attention to me. How do I stop that?
Keeps paying attention to you? What the heck do you want it to do? Not pay attention to you? It's an animal, for God's sake. Pay attention to it. Christ.
Okay. So it's just that easy. Do we have another question?
Where should I go for vacation?
Where should I go for vacation? We'll actually start with Anand for that one.
Well, it depends. There is Fashion Week in New York, Fashion Week in Paris. Don't go anywhere else.
And that is Paris in Europe, correct? Not in... We've just known there's a lot of different Parises. Cletus, where should we go on vacation?
Well, I'm saying fine trap shooting there in Paris, Texas. But I gotta tell you though, gotta break it to you. There's one place you wanna go. Do your, vacation with the family. Man, sorry about that. Go find a nice, quiet, secluded place. Somewhere near the gates. And you go and just, take care of some gators. Hey, don't judge. Okay, that's just how Cletus Dupree gets this thing going on. That's how I vacate.
I think I saw Cletus's family on the History Channel one time. So, Joe, where would you go for vacation with the
family, we're going to say.
Sure, go with the family.
That's what I'd say to your audience member. Where does your family want to go? You ever consider your cats? They might want to go somewhere. Last year we went to Florida. 67 cats and Joe at the Florida Everglades. One of those boats with a big fan on the back. Cats everywhere.
Gilbert, where would you go on vacation?
Well, I would recommend Chiang Mai, Thailand. It's got a mix of modernity, low cost of everything. Everything's really cheap. The most expensive thing is the flight, and so many cultural attractions, many Buddhist temples. It's awesome.
And gator free, as far as I know. So that's an awesome. Do we have? I think we have about time for about 2
Who should I vote for?
Wow. This is gonna get awkward. Hey, Cletus, who would I vote for?
W. He's still president, right? He's running for re-election, right?
No.
What?
Yeah, not even his brother anymore. Yeah. I think we've crushed him. Joe, who should we vote for?
Yep, seeing as for my affinity for cats and all things cat related, I'd say the only candidate up there that's got anything worth voting for is Hillary Clinton, because she's got a big...
Okay, Gilbert! My finger will be on that dump button. Gilbert, who should we vote for?
Honestly, I'm personally feeling the burn, so Bernie Sanders.
Any other reason other than just you feel the burn?
Well, he's free college. Millennials love that. I mean, he's got the millennial vote. So
okay.
I mean, and they're up and coming demographics, so you can't ignore the millennial vote.
Fantastic.
And I'm a millennial, so yeah, Bernie Sanders.
There ain't no free lunch, son. You gotta shoot it.
Anna, who should we? Are you even able to vote? I should ask that first.
I have several citizenships. First, speaking of shooting, this fur you are wearing is divine. You must give me 100 or 2 of those.
Oh, plenty of squirrels where that came from.
Squirrels. I'll picture that in the next magazine. Okay, who should we vote for?
Yeah.
Well, I am Verklept. There are so many possible choices. Hillary being a woman, and she has got the pantsuit thing down. But there is one candidate that has come out with new and fantastic hat. It is wonderful. This hat, it sits there, it looks alive, but I believe Donald has the hat that we were wearing in...
Moving on. We unfortunately, it is now time for the last question, which I will ask, and we'll just go down the line. Is there something that you would like to leave our audience with before you go? Gilbert, we'll go ahead and start with you.
Well, we really got to worry about the environment. Carbon dioxide emission levels are through the roof, and our current output industrially is unsustainable for the environment. So I'm just worried about the future, and we really need to encourage green incentives and green initiatives, alternative energy. Because the environment, everybody's like talking about war this and war that, but seriously, the background is the environment, and it keeps me up at night.
Thank you, Gilbert. That was enlightening. Anna, I'm sorry.
Well, first off, green is so out. I believe you should only wear white and black, and of course the newest color, yellow.
They're not one right here.
Okay.
No.
She likes how I dress.
Why don't we go ahead then and move on? Cletus, a piece of advice you'd like to leave everyone with?
Oh, well, I'm a simple man, I'm sure you are well aware. But Cletus Dupree just simply just says, keep shooting, stay free.
Okay. Josiah, last bit of advice that you'd like to leave the audience. Josiah!
I swear to God, this redneck yokel's wearing one of my cats.
This next game is a game called Sit, Stand, Bend. It's a game for Kendra, Melissa, and
Melissa, Alex.
Melissa, Alex, and Guillermo. Welcome back, Melissa. Yes. Sit, stand, bend. These three are going to perform a scene together. But at any time, one of them must be sitting, one of them must be standing, and one of them must be bending. Now they can change these positions, but as they do, someone's got to fill the position. And I'm going to need your help to keep them honest. If you see any of them if you see any unevenness in those positions, if there's 2 people standing, 2 people sitting, 2 people bending, someone's going to need to change. So can I get a kind of a buzzer sound from you guys, like a perfect, or whatever sound that Dave just made. Yep. Call them on it, call them out, and they will change immediately. And to get this scene rolling, can I get a location?
Treehouse.
Ooh, okay, a treehouse. The scene is in a treehouse. Sit, stand, bend.
Okay, guys, we've been in this for 15 years.
What?
I think we should vote to see who's being the leader of this Treehouse Club.
Look, I've got to nail down the floor, so...
Since I'm on the chair, I declare myself the chairman of the treehouse.
I'm fine with that.
Honey. You know what? I can sit too.
You gotta finish nailing. You didn't finish nailing.
It's because now I'm the chairman of the treehouse.
No!
Stop yelling, stop yelling. They're going to hear us in the other treehouse, and we're still supposed to be at war with them.
I was afraid of those guys across the way. Give me a hammer. It's a workout.
You guys are making me dizzy.
What?
How do you think I felt 5 seconds ago?
Oh, man.
Wow! You ever seen that bird that does that?
I'm not much of a bird watcher.
You should watch him more. I think it'd make you more relaxed.
Yeah, maybe. God, my back has been bothering me. It'll relax the back, some.
Getting up that quick.
Oh, did you drop something right there, too?
I may have.
I'm the chairman again, by the
Look
way.
at this, look at this.
Oh.
You know what it was? It was my hammer. Oh, God, this is fun, this hammer. You should really try it.
Okay.
Oh, we're back.
Throw it out of the treehouse. Out the window.
That hammer cost at least like tens of dollars. And now the enemy has it.
Well, sure.
Don't you remember we're at war?
I've got the hammer.
The other one?
We have 2 hammers.
But still, we just threw out tens of dollars worth of tools.
Oh,
Here's a wrench.
thank you. Now I can screw in this. Hold on, let me sit down. Now I can screw on this.
Here you need leverage.
Yep. Let's get this. Hey, pool, pop. Here, hold the wrench. Oh. Anyway, you were saying about tens and tens of dollars?
Yeah, now the enemy's got it. I see Roy. He's waving it at us.
Hey, Roy.
Here, let me see. I can't see him from here. Hey, Roy.
Hey, Roy.
Hi.
Roy's cool. Why do we have a problem with him?
It's not Roy. It's his brother, Troy.
Hey, that's it here.
It was Troy all the time. So ladies and gentlemen, we are now going to be moving on to our final game of the evening for this level 2 class. Again, give them a big round of applause. All right, you guys want to come up? So, as always, we have monthly shows everywhere. So I do just want to direct you. We're here every, again, the final Friday. We usually have a 7 o'clock show and an 8:30 show. We have shows down in Backlund. We have shows down at Pizza Shop in Apollon. If you ever want to know where we're going, you can always go to bigcanvasne.com. That is Big Canvas, who we are, NE, the state you're in.com. And that is where all of that info will go to. So what we're going to move on to now is a game called Swipe Left. So who here is familiar with the app Tinder? There are far not enough hands. But I'll trust you all. Who knows what Tinder is? Okay, good. That's familiar. I don't need, we're not asking for usernames or anything. So basically,
Kucirek.
yeah, there you go.
Ladies in the audience.
Fellas. So what's going to end up happening is, basically for those who don't know, Tinder is something where you see a picture, you see maybe 1 or 2 sentences about that person, and you decide whether or not you like them or you don't like them. And if you like them, you swipe right, and if you don't like them, you swipe left. And if they do the same to you, they give you the information and we hook up. So we're going to kind of do a live version of that tonight. So what's going to end up happening here is I'm going to come out to the audience where the lights aren't blinding me. Anybody here who is single at all? Anybody here pretending to be single? We do just need a couple of volunteers. So let me actually. Do you mind if I volunteer you? Yeah. Fair enough. Oh, you do mind? Not that close. So what we're actually going to do is I'm just going to ask you for a couple of characteristics. You don't even have to get up, so you can be right here. We're just going to ask you for a couple of characteristics that you find that you're looking for in a boyfriend. Boyfriend or girlfriend or other. I'm not going to judge. And what's going to end up happening is these folks are then going to be potential mates for you. And so what will end up happening then, if you like them, give us a thumbs up and we'll move on to somebody else. Or if you don't like them, we'll move on to somebody else up there. Fair enough? So what are you looking forward to in a significant other?
Somebody who has a job.
Has a job.
Enjoys outdoor activities.
Enjoys outdoor activities. Anything physical?
Tall.
Tall. Anything else physical? We'll go one more physical.
Great shoulders.
Great shoulders. So somebody who's got a job, likes outdoors, great shoulders, and is tall.
I'm Paul Bunyan. Are you my Babe the Blue Ox?
Next person.
Hi, I'm Alex. I work the night shift at the community college teaching chemistry, but on weekends I like to
He
go.
likes you! And just that simple. So let's get another volunteer. You, sir. So who are you looking for in a potential mate? I don't talk into a mic normally. This is what makes it weird. So who would you be looking? So what would you be looking for?
Someone who's smart.
Someone who's smart.
Someone who's ambitious.
Ambitious.
And say brown eyes.
Brown eyes. So a smart, ambitious, brown-eyed person.
Well, I'm Dr. Stephen Hawking.
That was fast. Hey, God once what it wants. So actually, I'm going to come around here and man. What would you look for? Somebody green. Somebody green with no glasses. Jim, this is looking good for you. And?
I am Shrek. I am an an ogre. I live in this swamp. I live with a pet donkey who's very annoying.
That comes up. You love Shrek. Let me go ahead and we do have a volunteer. Excellent. So what are you looking for?
Well-traveled.
Well-traveled.
Must love dogs.
Must love dogs. Anything physical?
Have good hair.
Good hair. Well-traveled, loves dogs, and has good hair.
Hello, I am Caesar. I'm the pack leader. I am the alpha dog, and I'm looking for a pack.
All right, let's get a new person.
I'm the most well-traveled man in the world with my dog. I mean, I don't always travel with my dog, but when I do,
that's a match.
Told you I'd get one.
So I'm gonna grab one last person, and I'd like it to be a volunteer, but I will pick on someone who's not. People are getting pointed at over here, so sometimes. Ma'am, who are you looking for?
Somebody who speaks many languages.
Someone who speaks many languages.
And 3 feet tall.
3 feet tall. And no hair.
My voice is strong with you.
Oh, we want someone new. She does not get the Yoda.
Hello, my name is Juan Javier de la misma pinche way. Pierre de Lavour.
That's a match, ladies and gentlemen. So again, thank you guys so much. Like I said, you guys have been a great, great crowd. So give a round of applause for yourselves. I'm going to have Bill come back up here and say his final words.
Final words.
Final words.
Thank you guys for coming. Give these guys a big round of applause. Hopefully you saw level 1. You've now seen level 2. It's just that easy. Sign up at bigcanvasne.com if you want to take the classes. Come talk to us. Come talk to any of the students that you have seen here tonight. Thank you guys for coming. Let's give a big round of applause for Jim, Kendra, Alex, Melissa, Dave, and Guillermo.
Thank you guys again so much for coming out. Collectively, we are known as Big Canvas. Individually, we are
Tracy.
Doug.
And I am Eric. Thank you guys so much. Thank you guys for coming. Get on stage.